Are you ready to witness the unexpected, the improbable, the utterly, ridiculously brilliant that was born from sheer, unadulterated stupidity? I'm talking accidental, fucking genius. We're not talking calculated masterminds here, folks. We're talking glorious screw-ups, magnificent miscalculations, and brain farts of such epic proportions. They somehow looped back around to winning. Buckle up, buttercups, because this is accidental genius.
Alright, let's kick things off with the kings and queens of kludge, the DIY disaster dodgers. We've seen DIY fails, we've laughed at the carnage, but today we celebrate the glorious few who snatched victory from the jaws of hardware store hell. Remember the duct tape pipe fix that became a Rube Goldberg machine? Pure accidental genius. Then there's Brenda from Ohio, who tried to upcycle a bookshelf she found on the curb. Nailed it, she proclaimed, before proceeding to paint it with what can only be described as toxic unicorn vomit. But turns out, some hipster art gallery in Brooklyn paid her $5,000 for that monstrosity. Accidental art market genius, and who could forget Kevin, who tried to build a floating shelf with no brackets. Yeah, you heard that right. It should have collapsed instantly, physics said nitrogen monoxide, but somehow, through the sheer power of dumb luck and maybe a rogue quantum fluctuation, that shelf defied gravity for a week. Accidental structural engineering genius, DIY, you glorious, unpredictable beast.
Next up, we enter the kitchen, the arena of culinary chaos, where burnt offerings and exploded microwaves are just foreplay to edible errors that evolve. We revisited the charcoal cookie trifle, a phoenix from the ashes of baking despair. But hold up, have you heard of salty surprise cake? It was invented by a grandma who mistook salt for sugar. Instead of binning the inedible abomination, she bravely served it. Turns out, the salty-sweet combo was a goddamn revelation. Accidental flavor profile genius. It's now a Michelin star dessert. Probably. And let's not forget the college student who tried to microwave marshmallows for s'mores, forgot the water, and accidentally created marshmallow crisps that were somehow addictive. Accidental snack food empire genius. From kitchen nightmares to culinary triumphs, the edible error is a pathway to delicious destiny.
Now, brace yourselves, digital warriors, because we're diving headfirst into the glitchy wonderland of gaming glory glitches, bugs, exploits, and coding catastrophes. Usually they're rage-quit fuel. But sometimes, just sometimes, they become portals to accidental gaming godhood. Remember the racing game glitch that launched cars into orbit and onto the finish line? Classic buggy brilliance. Then there's the legendary infinite jump glitch in that old platformer game. Developers called it a bug. Players called it a speedrunning asterisk feature asterisk, accidental game mechanic genius. Leaderboards were shattered, records were obliterated, all thanks to a coding whoopsie. And let's not forget the that zombie game that was supposed to be terrifying, but glitched out and started moonwalking backwards in unison. Suddenly, zombie apocalypse became zombie dance party. Accidental comedic horror genius, gaming glitches. Sometimes they break the game. And sometimes they accidentally make it legendary, but glitched out and started moonwalking backwards in unison. Suddenly, zombie apocalypse became zombie dance party. Accidental comedic horror genius, gaming glitches. Sometimes they break the game. And sometimes they accidentally make it legendary. Then there's the microwave oven. Spencer was working on radar tech. A chocolate bar in his pocket melted. Hey, microwaves cook food. Accidental kitchen appliance genius. Imagine explaining that asterisk to a medieval peasant. And who hasn't relied on the humble post-it note? Silko was trying to invent super strong adhesive. He failed miserably, created weak glue instead. Accidental office supply genius. From moldy bread to melted chocolate to sticky notes that barely stick, science's greatest hits often come from spectacular screw-ups. I'm to talk about the suits and spreadsheets, the world of bizarre business booms. Business is all about strategy, market research, and meticulous planning. Hey ha ha ha, yeah, right? Sometimes, the most profitable empires are built on colossal fumbles and marketing mishaps. Let's start with Viagra. Pfizer was trying to create a heart medication. It didn't quite work for that, but side effects, baby, accidental performance enhancement genius. And then they accidentally discovered it made cut flowers stand up straighter too. Double accidental business boom. Remember the slinky? Engineer was trying to invent springs for naval equipment. Made a spring that just slinked. Accidental toy empire genius. Generations of kids entertained by a manufacturing reject. And Red Bull tastes like battery acid. Marketing strategy. Sponsor extreme sports and edgy events. Makes nitrogen monoxide logical sense. Accidental energy drink domination genius. From erectile dysfunction meds to wobbly springs to questionable beverages, business brilliance often sprouts from the seeds of utter bewilderment. So, what is the secret sauce here? Why does accidental genius resonate, you ask? Maybe it's because it reminds us that creativity isn't always some stuffy, planned out process. Sometimes, brilliance is messy, chaotic, and born from the beautiful collision of stupidity and luck. It's a reminder that failure isn't the opposite of success, it's often the precursor to it, you know. Embrace the screw-ups, the missteps, the glorious faceplants, because you never know. You might just stumble your way into accidental genius. This ARIA label equals copy timecode copy. That's it for this epic edition of Accidental Genius. Did we blow your goddamn minds? Hopefully. Now go forth and make some glorious mistakes, you beautiful bastards. Let us know in the comments your own accidental genius moments. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the chaos. And please, subscribe for more reality-bending content. And remember, quantum comrades, sometimes, stupidity is the path to unexpected glory. Peace out. **** outro music swells and fades ****.